I'm Christina Fugis with MoldMaking Technology, and I am here with Marion Wells, the founder and managing director of Human Asset Management, and we're going to talk about the impact of COVID-19 on the workforce 2030. What do you want to call that, Marion?
Oh, I'm just going to call it the big disruptor, the 2030 coming year.
All right, so before we get into how that's changed since the last time we talked about it, which was 2019, tell everybody out there what exactly it is.
Well, in 2030, a lot of economists have been talking about how the population is going to change and what's going to happen with the baby boomers. The last baby boomer turned 65 in 2030, and so there's this notion that the intellectual property within your companies, your manufacturing companies, are going to slip away. In the meantime, between time, you've got the onset of automation, AI. Oh my God, you've got all of these changes that are coming, smart factory, digitalization. So you have all of this conversion of technology coming into the industry, and you're losing the IP that can really help the younger people really know how to make the conversion, so to speak, to the technology, you know, for the smart factory, for your manufacturing.
Okay, so it was bad enough when we talked about it the first time, right?
Yeah.
So now with COVID coming on, we always keep saying it's accelerating everything.
Yeah.
So how did COVID-19 accelerate or make 2030, like, it's coming faster?
Well,
but not, even more than that, it's more urgent.
Well, 2030 is now here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what COVID did for us, because anyone who had the ability to retire, you know, retired and left industry, leaving a really, really big gap in that know-how talent, coupled with the fact of working remote, coupled with the fact that people had a lot of time to really reflect about the work that they do internally within organizations, and made some hard choices and some hard decisions based on family. You know, do I really like this job? It changed everything. So now you're kind of left with a shell of companies, and they're trying to reinvigorate themselves as we're coming out post-COVID.
Got it. All right, so that ties nicely into, we've talked a lot recently about how human resources and your marketing strategy now factor into, I guess, combating this or having a strategy. So talk about that.
Oh my God, oh my God. So, you know, the notion of, there was an industry survey that was done by Harbor Results. I'm going to give them some cue here. And they went out and they talked to a lot of the industry processes across all, you know, spaces, right? And one of the questions was, do you have an HR representative in your company? And you know what the results are, right? 36% said, no, we don't. Okay. So if they don't have an HR person, 9 times out of 10, they don't have a marketing person. All right. We are convinced that these two leadership positions need to be in your organization in order to help you work on your external brand and really try to match it to your internal brand, which is the HR working collectively together with marketing, you know, to really create that messaging that's going out so that you can attract the talent that you want in your organization.
They're critical.
That simple. It's
and they're
critical.
actually the two weakest points when it comes to a mold builder still, right?
Absolutely.
They're the back-burnered strategies.
Absolutely.
So if there was one thing, a takeaway, an actionable item that you could give people who are watching this, what's the first step to taking on HR or marketing?
Well, I'm going to really promote the fact that talent is going to be the key thing in 2022. I just recently, as you know, got certified as a talent acquisition specialist with Predictive Index. And what we are saying is that to future-proof your organization, you really need to have a talent strategy. So build a talent pipeline, look at the talent pipeline, think about what you want in your organization, and think about succession planning, because those are going to be critical going forward within the next couple of years.
Got it. All right. Thank you, Marion, for all that insight.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right. For everything mold making related, visit moldmakingtechnology.com.